Greetings YouTube, Performance Reviews here, where I give you the review from the technician's point of view. And today I have a Oreck Magnesium RS. Now this is the better of the two magnesiums that were made. This one has the switch on handle and the swivel neck. Now Oreck was one of the first companies to bring a swivel neck to the market, so I suspect that this is going to be very good. And the best part about this, as we take a look at the box here, before we unbox it, is that these are now available at Walmart for about what dealer cost was back in the day. There was a time when we were selling these for $600. So the value on this vacuum now for what Walmart is currently selling them, and you can also find them on Amazon, I'll put links below to that, is amazing. Now, unfortunately, when you go to Walmart, you can't find the bags for these. So you do have to buy the bags online or at your local Oreck store, even better. And make sure you use the genuine bags with this machine. The generic bags do not lock properly into the dock, and I'll explain that a little bit later. So without further ado, let's pull out a knife and let's get into the box. And I'll put a link below to this pocket knife as well. As always, I unbox things from the bottom. Oh, and it looks like the tape is already mostly broken on this. Now this is made in China, so keep that in mind. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so first of all, I was very curious what was going to be in this box, because this box is about twice the size of the box that these used to come in, and it's a lot prettier. So here's what we have. Let's further unbox this. All right, well, we got the machine here. Let's pull the machine out of its cardboard box. And the machine comes wrapped with, let's put this over. I'm going to be putting the packing material in the box through this. Machine comes wrapped with a little bit of bubble wrap, which is nice. And it smells like Chinesium. All right. A step loco. And, ooh, looks like manufacturing was not having the best day with that sticker. Ooh. So if your sticker were to come loose, make sure you put that on there, because that does have all the information required for your warranty. And we can see this was made in 2020 as well, and you can see made in China right there. Now, oh, okay. I see why these are so cheap now. So originally, the sides were always plastic, but this part right here used to be made out of magnesium. They have now switched to plastic. I actually think that's a good thing, because the plastic will flex and move a little bit. The magnesium used to crack right away, and it was an added cost to the customer. So that's interesting to know that it's no longer magnesium on magnesium. There is a space here where the original power switch was, which was a 2-speed. This is also a 2-speed, but it's on the handle. And we'll take the handle off. And you notice there's no wires going into the handle. The switch is a RF switch, a radio frequency switch, which is why this is called a 1500RS. This is actually what turns it on. So for those wondering what comes in the box, there's the manual. There's 2 extra bags, which is a good thing. And there's 1 bag in there, so you can vacuum right away. So the handle, as you can see, I'm not going to attach it yet. I want to show you the radio switch. So that is a Bluetooth switch on there. That controls the machine. Now that can become unsynced to the vacuum, so if for some reason that doesn't work, you can hold the power button, and you'll notice the blue indicator in the front right there will flash. That indicates it's resynced, and it will reconnect and work. Sometimes you do need to change the battery, though in my experience, the battery they use in here is good for many years. Now putting this together, there is a little bit of a trick to this. We'll get to that as well. And the thing you want to do is you want to put the cord like so. make this click. There's actually ball bearings in there that lock in place, and then put the cord in the hook. There. This lies, you need to have a little bit of extra slack in here so that the machine can swivel. And boy, does it swivel nicely. They really nailed the swivel joint on this machine. Now, without the cord, this machine weighs 7.5 pounds, making it the lightest full-size upright. This is even lighter than something like a Dyson outsized or something like that. So very lightweight. And the tube here is labeled as a carrying handle. That's kind of interesting. Another thing is, if for some reason something were to get stuck in there, you can unscrew this to get in there. Though most stuff would get stuck right here. Again, don't vacuum a Christmas tree or anything big with this. This is what they call a direct air machine, which means all the dirt runs through the fan. So be careful what you pick up. What is cool is they do have a line here to cut any hair off. That's kind of cool too. Squeegee for hard floor, though I really wouldn't recommend this for wood floor, but if you need to clean tile or linoleum, you could real quickly on this. There is a filter on this machine that's kind of hidden right here. This filter is for the motor to breathe through. So occasionally this needs to be cleaned. You can rinse this out if need be. It's the type of thing you do maybe once a year. You don't really need to pay much attention to that. So let's get on to the bag in the magnesium. The zipper, ooh. I can definitely tell you the quality is not what it was when these first came out. That zipper is not as nice. So when you change the bag, you hit pull, you pull this tab, and the bag comes off. And then as you pull this bag, what's nice is it should self-seal like that. And then you get a new bag and you put it in there. Now the bag, outer bag here, notice it's like foam. This absorbs a lot of noise, which is really nice, but it's not actually part of the filtration. In fact, there should be no dust in this section of the bag. A little bit of dust might build up here as you change the bag. So when we put the new bag in, it locks in place. When you push this through, you should hear some clicks. I hope that came through on the microphone. And then you just tuck the bag in. Very nice bag system indeed. And these bags are special. They're charcoal lined, which absorbs odor. However, the bags they shipped with this machine didn't come in a plastic bag, which means if this has been on a shelf for a very long time, the active charcoal has gone completely bad. Now let's move on real quick to the manual, because I'm curious what the warranty was. Originally, these machines came with a 7-year warranty and 5 free tune-ups. I would suspect for the Walmart edition, that would not be the case. It still comes in a nice folder. We're in your neighborhood, and that's one of the things about Oreck or any TTI product. Oreck, Hoover is the same company. And what's nice about that is you can get service locally. You don't have to ship it away. Okay, this just comes with a 1-year warranty, so you're not getting that extended warranty you used to get with these. But again, for the price of this, at almost a third of the cost of what these were originally, that's perfectly fine. They give you a nice quick start guide right there. They give you a just like an invite to their social media. They're actually really bad about their social media. I wish they'd be better about that. They have a quick guide illustrating what I was talking about with the switch. And then we have the manual with the picture of the original magnesium, which is not the RS in here, which is interesting that they just have this, and yeah, you can see the original machine, which was also a dark black, by the way. So just looking at this and seeing that there is both machines referenced in the manual is kind of interesting. And the manual is pretty good. It's got a picture of a period correct fashion for when this came out. And we have, just how to put together a bag. They show the separation I was talking about. Everything I've talked about, basically, they cover in the manual, which is good. So, all right, folks, we're going to do a pickup test. And for those who aren't familiar with our channel, we have breakfast cereal, cat litter, flour, and some fresh pet hair. We're going to be doing this on the high setting. really simple. We snowplowed a little bit of breakfast cereal. Well, no pet hair. Flour, oh, we have a little bit, if I can grab it. So a little bit of breakfast cereal. I can feel it. I don't, a tiny piece of cat litter left behind, but this is really good for most vacuums, especially vacuums in this price point. Now this machine does have the approval of the Carpet and Rug Institute. It's not meant to be overly powerful. Again, the goal of this vacuum is to be lightweight and maneuverable for those with disabilities or those who need a secondary vacuum in their house. We're going to briefly touch on hard floor. As you can see, there is a rotating brush. Just like so many other machines that are sold currently where this is sold, it's not suitable for wood floor. You could do tile with it or something, but because that brush stays on, it could scratch your hardwood floor. That's why hardwood floor vacuums have a brush that doesn't move, and they rely on just the straight suction power of the vacuum. I'm gonna do a quick demonstration on hard floor. You're gonna watch the stuff behind the vacuum just scatter. I'll put it on slow speed. All right, that's enough abuse of my hard floor. And you can see it just scattered everything, some of it very far behind, and that's why you want the brush completely off on hard floor. So I don't recommend it for extensive hard floor use. Quick note about this machine, if you were looking for a hose in this video, it doesn't have one. The way these Orecks were originally sold is they were sold in tandem with a small canister. So you will need to purchase a small canister like a Henry or some sort of handheld vac to do any above the floor cleaning. Well, folks, thanks for watching my unboxing video on the Oreck Magnesium RS, the new Walmart version. If you want to see the in-depth technical details of the machine, I do have a repair video on this. It's old and in 1080p, but I do have it. I will be doing a full review on this, so stay tuned for that. And if you're watching this in the future, I'll link that in this video. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to Performance Reviews, where we give you the review from the technician's point of view. And if you really like what we're doing, check out our Patreon page.